Küçükçekmece is a large crowded suburb on the European side of Istanbul, Turkey, 23 kilometers west of the city, on the European shore of the Sea of Marmara, beyond Atatürk Airport. The population of the area, which covers 38 square kilometers, reaches 761,064. Location: Küçükçekmece lies on the European shore of the Sea of Marmara, on a lagoon named Lake Küçükçekmece. Across the inlet is the district of Avcılar and the campus of Istanbul University. The inlet is connected to the Sea of Marmara by a very narrow channel, so the water is not salty. The streams running into the inlet now carry industrial waste and the inlet is highly polluted, but efforts are being made to clean it. There used to be wildlife and many kinds of birds, and efforts to get the wildlife back are taking effect slowly. History: the lagoon has almost always been controlled by whichever imperial power was in control of Istanbul, as the Vir passed by here. Until the 1950s, Küçükçekmece was a popular weekend excursion. People would come by train from Istanbul to swim, fish for eels, or just sit by the water, while children played in the woods. However, the land here is flat, rising slightly away from the shore, and as such is easily built upon, so as bigger and bigger roads have been built, the area has become industrial and crowded with huge housing projects. This development is still going on and is indeed accelerated as the TEM motorway to Europe passes through here now. The İkiteli area in particular is very industrial and still more factories are being built. The Nuclear Energy Research Center is on the lakeside. Already during the Greek and Roman periods, the site of Küçükçekmece has been inhabited. The ruins of this town, always remained visible, have been studied extensively in 1930 by the Swiss archaeologist Ernest Mambry, who, basing upon ancient sources, identified the settlement with the town of Rhegium. In 2009, a new identification has been proposed, this time with the Greek and Roman city of Babylonia. Excavations are presently carried on under the direction of Dr. Şengül Aydıngun, an associate professor of the Kocaeli University. The settlement lies 20 kilometers west from Istanbul. The site is 8 kilometers wide, reaching a small inlet west of Istanbul on the banks of Lake Küçükçekmece. Some remains of the city could be submerged in the waters of this lake. A researcher found in the middle of the lake a lighthouse that belongs to the settlement. If this is verified, it'll represent one of just 3 Roman lighthouses known to have existed in the eastern Mediterranean, next to those at Alexandria and Patara. Küçükçekmece today. The population of Küçükçekmece is growing fast and it is acquiring schools, supermarkets, shopping centers and other facilities. However, in most parts of Küçükçekmece this is very much a poor, working-class neighborhood, with much crime in dirty streets where men gather in badly lit cafes to play cards, drink tea and smoke cheap cigarettes. Most of the housing is illegally built. Check-on-do. Most of the people are recent migrants from Anatolia, increasingly from the troubled southeast. Traditionally there has been much left-wing sympathy, but recently it seems changing to the central right wing. At sunset, after walking by the lakeside, young people will find somewhere to sit, and they will drink Turkish tea. That is one of the best Küçükçekmece offers. Places of interest: a historic bridge, built by Ottoman architects and crosses the mouth of the lagoon. The bridge has been restored and is well maintained. Economy: Pegasus Airlines is headquartered in the Halkalı area of Küçükçekmece. Sports: the 1911 founded football club Küçükçekmece SK play in the Istanbul First Amateur League. Transportation: the Sirkeci-Halkalı railway line passes through Küçükçekmece district, serving the railway stations Küçükçekmece, Sogaksu, P. Canaria and Halkalı.